Hey everyone, my name is Savella Turner, and today I wanted to share some social media engagement strategies for you, okay? So, before we get started, if you would be so kind as to let me know where you are tuning in from, that would be awesome. Go ahead and put that in the comments. I would love to know. And in case you don't know where I'm from, I am in Colorado. It is actually snowing today. So, I am here in Colorado, just chilling, if you will, getting ready to share this information with you. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? All right, guys. So today we're going to talk about engagement, social media engagement. So what I'm talking about is anything that's online, just so you know, okay? Now, part of engagement is being consistent, okay? You have to be consistent. You can't just post something today and then forget about it for a week or two, or even 3, 4, 5 days. That makes such a difference in your business, okay? A huge difference in your business because people think that you're gone. They think you're gone, and so they leave your page, all right? So the whole goal is to add more people to your page, have more leads, more friends, that type of thing, okay? Another thing you want to do is have a variety of posts. You just don't want to continuously only post about your opportunity or your products. A lot of people do that, and that's a huge, huge turnoff. If you're constantly just posting about, whatever your products and services are, like every day, it gets boring and it gets old, and it's like watching a rerun on TV, right? Over and over every single day. You're going to say, oh man, I'm sick of seeing that commercial, right? Same concept. I'm sick of seeing those same posts. I'm going to go look somewhere else and do something different. Does that make sense? So that's a turnoff for people. So make sure when you are posting, you want to throw in some things like good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You want to throw in some results about your product, whatever. Let's say it's weight loss. Share some results from other people, okay? Share a little bit about the product. Maybe today you don't even post about the product. Maybe you talk about some tips of the product. Does that make sense? So you want to share and change it up a little bit, okay? So make sure you're doing a lot of variety. If you go to my page, you'll see it's different. It's not going to be the same thing every single day, okay? This kind of growth can translate into sales, commission, leads, friends, okay? Otherwise, that's not going to happen, okay? When you post things like that, that's a variety and you're consistent, that's how you get people that are truly interested in what you have to offer. And those people are going to stay with you, okay? They're going to be with you for a long time, but you have to be consistent and share a variety of posts. Does that make sense? All right, so let's talk about some ways that we can engage. We can engage on social media, okay? And that's all things social media. Now, most of us are on Facebook or Instagram. There's a lot of other platforms as well. Depends on what your interests are, okay? So, social media, Messenger, very, very, very important. Do not just jump in someone's Messenger, okay, and say, hey, look at my product. You didn't say good morning. You didn't say hi, how are you doing? Hey, my name is Savella. You didn't say any of that. You just jumped in their Messenger and said, hey, check out my product. That's a turnoff. It's literally a turnoff for people. Don't do that, okay? Because then that's how you get blocked real quick. Okay, I do it all the time, trust me. So be mindful of that. Your website or funnel is a good way to engage as well. There are so many different things you can add to your website and or funnel, okay? Advertisements is another good way, and videos like this one here is another good way to engage with people. So if you're shy and you don't want to do videos, you don't have to. It's just an option, okay? One thing about videos, guys, at some point, to really get your message out there and let people hear your voice and really see who you are as a person, mistakes and all, videos are very, very good for that, okay? All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so Facebook, again, is really good. Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, there's TikTok. I mean, there's a lot of different platforms. Again, just depends on what you are interested in, okay? So these are just a couple that I use. All right, guys. So Facebook groups. It's a wonderful way to build your page. Now, you don't have to jump into, 300 groups. When I initially started online, I really didn't know a lot of things. Okay. So I jumped into a lot of groups. Like, I think I was in like 300 groups. I didn't know. I just thought, oh, let me jump in these groups and no. Do not do that. You can't even keep up with those groups. I could not keep up with the groups. I was in the specific groups, and the other ones I never went into the group. So why even join it? Just to have a group on my Facebook page doesn't make sense, right? So be mindful of that. And when you're in the groups, guys, don't just, once they accept you into the group, don't just put your link out there like you got accepted right now and your link is out there 10 minutes later. Don't do that. That's a no-no. The reason why is because they're going to know you're just in that group just to find people for your business, right? So that's why you don't want to do that. Plus, it's kind of rude a little bit. So what you want to do is when you get into the groups, the first thing you want to do is just start to engage with the members, okay? You might be surprised. You might find that you like some of the members and you may become friends with some of the members, okay? So just engage with their posts, okay? Take some polls. A lot of times in the groups, there's going to be polls and things like that. Take those polls. Those polls are in that group for a reason. It's so that the group owners or the admins of the group, they know how to help you, how to serve you. That's why the polls are there. Okay. Answer some questions, ask some questions, and then you start to put your, post in there to ask whatever. And make sure that you read the description of the group. That's very important. Okay. You want to make sure that you're in the right group. Does that make sense? All right. So Messenger, we just talked about that. When you're for Messenger, you want to make sure that you at least try to answer people's questions within a couple of hours. Don't wait days and days and days. Okay. It's very important because a lot of times in Messenger, that could be a person that wants to join your opportunity. So they're asking you for more information or what have you. Maybe they want to get into your group. A lot of different things could be happening within the Messenger. So make sure you try to, jump in there, once or twice a day. That's what I do. Once or twice a day and check your Messenger, because when you're busy and you have more than one opportunity, it can get a little bit cumbersome, if you will. It could get a little bit crowded, if you will. Right. So I definitely understand that. And yes, I'm going to take some water here. As I always do. All right. And so Facebook Lives are very important. Now, again, if you are shy and that's not something you want to do, you certainly don't have to do that. But it's just an option for those of you who are not shy. And let me explain something about Facebook Lives. I initially did not want to do them either, right? Because of, maybe it's your hair, your makeup, you're heavy, you're too skinny, you're too dark in your mind, you're too light in your mind, your eyes are not the right color, whatever. Doesn't matter, because guess what? No matter what you look like, no matter what size you are connecting with your audience. When you're connecting with people, that's your audience. Those are your people, okay? So it doesn't matter. It does not matter. So you want to try to do a live, once or twice a month, especially if you have one business, once or twice a month. That's sufficient. But if you really want to grow your business and really, really grow it to the next level, okay? And everybody has a different next level, right? So if you want to grow it to infinity, let's just say, then you can do a couple Facebook Lives a week. It really depends on your comfort zone, okay? All right, let's keep it moving. Okay, Instagram. Very similar to Facebook. Instagram Lives. You want to do those at least twice a month, okay? Instagram Reels, at least once a week. Now, I have not done that yet. I am going to. I have not done it, but this weekend, that's my goal, to do some Instagram Lives, like I'm doing one right now, and Instagram Reels. So that should be fun. And then Instagram DM is the same thing as your Messenger for Facebook. Same concept. You want to go in there and check it at least a couple times a day. You don't have to stay on it. Just check real quick. It's only 5 minutes to check. Okay. It's a business. So, run it like one, right? You have to be in the now. You have to be a present. Okay. So next we're going to talk about engaging with your audience and their comments. So, and this is like for LinkedIn and YouTube. It's really for anything, but especially for YouTube. Now I have my notifications on my phone so that when someone drops me a comment on YouTube, I'm going to hear that notification. Does that make sense? I want to, because I don't want that comment to be sitting there for days and days and days. Does that make sense? So I have my notifications on for that so that when somebody drop a comment, I can hear it and I can go to it. And it just takes me, honestly, like a minute to go in there and respond to them. Okay. So you want to make sure you do that. Also, if someone is following you from like Instagram or whatever, right? Whatever platform it is, make sure you check first and then please follow them back. That's just a respectful thing to do. Okay? Because they're doing the same thing you're doing in their business, right? Does that make sense? Okay. So we already talked about Messenger. Make sure you connect with people in the proper way. Okay? Now, with Facebook Messenger, it is a chat broadcast. Okay, you can do promos within the Messenger. You can book appointments within the Messenger. You can set up an advertisement within the Messenger. There's an engagement tool for that. I personally use Builderall, and then I have another tool that I use. Okay, that's what I use. If you don't know what tools to use, reach out to me if you want to. Better yet, the information is going to be at the bottom of this video. You can click on that link and go check it out for yourself. It is wonderful. And it's affordable too. Same thing with Instagram. If there's an engagement tool. The thing with Builderall, it offers all of this for you in one platform. And that's what I like, okay? So you can use that engagement tool for both, all right? We already talked about websites. Websites, again, are very, very, very important, especially if you have them set up correctly. You always want to have a contact us page. You always want, how are they going to contact you if you don't have that page? Very important. Testimonials. Very important, no matter what your niche is, no matter what the platform is. Very important to have some, okay? Downloadables. You see right here. Let me move myself up. You see right here. This right here is on one. This is a free download that I have for people if they want it. If they want to get more information about social media, you're going to see this first. Okay, you're going to put in your information, your name and email address. That is how you build your email list, right? And then they're going to get this for free. Okay, it's a free download. So downloadables is a really, really good way to share information with people. And then a feedback form if that's something you want. Of course, everything is optional. This is definitely optional. This is a must. This is a must. And you don't have to have a PDF, but you should. Okay, this is optional. Okay, so let's keep it moving. All right, so advertisements, super important. Discount promos. I always have a promo going. Okay, it's very important because a lot of people like to get a sale, a deal, if you will. So that's the reason for that. Plus, I like doing it too, right? A voucher. You can give movie tickets. You can do a lot of things. Gift cards, a ton of different things you can do. Freebies. Freebies are always good. PDFs are usually freebies, okay? You can also give, you can also do like a one-on-one coaching session, if that's something that you're doing. So there's a lot of different ways you can set up your freebies. Bundle deals are super good. I mean, I love it because right now, like from my Back to Basics course that is almost done, it's going to have bundles. So there's a social media course. There's also a email course. You follow me? And then there's the Back to Basics course. So that's like a bundle, right? You spend so much, you get all three of them. Okay. So bundle, people love bundles. Again, that's a deal. And then giveaways. Like that PDF I just showed you, that's a giveaway. Or you can give away your 30 minutes of coaching for free. That's a giveaway. Okay. So you can give away a lot of different things just depending on how you set up your business. So I hope that this has helped you. These are just a couple of tips for you today. And if you want to learn more about social media, all you have to do is go here, guys, right here, socialmediastrategy.pro. Socialmediastrategy.pro. You can even click on this link right here, but all the information will be at the bottom of this video for you. You can go there and you can check out more strategies for you, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.